Hello, hello. How are we all doing this fine day? Murray, how you doing, mate? Mo, how you doing, you legend? How's old sunny Belfast today? Marley, EU, how are you? Monk Standings, happy as normal. That man's very happy. Something no right there. Sham, how you doing? Wardy, hello, hello. Adam S1, afternoon. Thanks for the good luck, mate. Steve Smart, how you doing? David Sabolini's here. Hello, hello. Goddard90, how are you? Stephen Morrison's here. David Parker, afternoon. Hope you're feeling a bit better. I'm sort of weird. I feel alright, but I'm tiredness. I can't shake the bloody tiredness. It must have been COVID I had again there. It feels like the same as the last time, only it felt different during it, but it feels exactly the same now. Can I request Wanted Dead or a Wild, please? We're wagering, mate. I can't play that one. Can't play that one. It's one of the few that I can't play, buddy. But let's get a slot going here. What do we do? What do we see? I'm just a wee look down to see what I did try. I did play quite a few BTGs. I was about to go to one of them. Let's have a wee Jeff Ajuk at a wee play and go to start off with, maybe. Where's our old mate? 24k Dragon. He was dropped or not? My 3 clown money. He's been dropping me base hits in for fun this slot the last few days, or the last few times I've played it. And unmute that. List went reasonably well. Pre-gather, I have 8 gathered there. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. I'm quite happy with the pre-gather.
Get ready with the multipliers.
There we go. Max win energy today, Angry my man. Absolutely. Mr. Simonson, how are you doing? Smash it, Angry. Absolutely, Dan. That's our plan today. Outslots haven't been too bad to me this week now. They've been alright. Oh, we took a bit of a pasting on Friday night in the end, but to be honest, I think we sort of pushed that and probably caused it a bit, really. Bob Marley, how you doing? Andy Bows, hello. Gator Gold Deluxe. Aye, David, Gator Gold Deluxe. Wee bit of a gamble on that one, but hey, what was the one that paid me? One of those paid me the other day. This week, doubling up. Aye. Ozzy loves that Gator Gold Deluxe. It's him. Anytime I used to do collabs with him, he always played that. He's the only boy I ever paid that game. Bob Marley's there. Jackpot. John, good luck. Good fudging luck, Angry, my friend. Haven't heard that fudging in a while. Who's that? That's Rolla, isn't it? Haven't seen Rolla in a while either. Right enough. Ring of Odin, Steve. Aye, that Ring of Odin's paid me. I'm not one that would slag it off, really. We played that on a live randomly and it paid really, really well. This thing here, I still haven't had a good bonus in this game, but every other time you play it, it drops you a decent base hit, you know. That was about €260 during the week. 4 Secret Pyramids, it's due. Aye, definitely, Andy. It's probably nearly up the top, I think, actually, now. Aye, it's worth including, alright. It's another one's done rightly for us, too. It's just getting it to bonus is the difficulty. Nunes starting, nice one. Feeling Tottenham will win. I have Tottenham on my bet today. Oh, the times 4's not great, you know. Take a third clown, maybe. It doesn't usually do that though. No.
Dealer's choice. Here come the wilds. Very nice.
Did he really hit anything, your boy? That's the wee feature that will pay you though. Monty Zuma's worth a punt. You're right, Goblin, it is. You're absolutely right. Auntie owes us. Crystal ball. Oh god, you're the gamma mat man, aren't you? You know I still haven't had over a 20x from a gamma mat. For a whole provider, that's pretty bad, you know. But I think crystal ball's probably the one that I like best. You called a good one. They're shocking games, those gamma mats. I think you're the only man playing them. Aye, holy hand grenade awardie. That's the first time I've ever seen it do, and I couldn't figure out. But here, that was 4 scatters. Interesting. I must watch out for that again to see it. That was 4 scatters on it. It did seem to make it a wee bit more lively. So me and Peter were carrying on about it on Friday night. We were talking about that holy hand grenade. He likes it and keeps telling me to keep trying it, and I've been trying it and trying it. But I threw it in. It's just, I don't know what made me throw it in. The old gather was going rightly. Thought I'll put that old holy hand grenade in just in case. Someday he'll pay. Did they fix Big Fish and Fortune? I believe it owes you a bonus. And what happened there? Aye, that broke the last day, didn't it? That's a bonus there, boy. That is a bonus there, hey. Shouldn't have given that as much. I actually wasn't realising how much that was robbing us there. He was robbing at us rightly there. Right, anyway, he's on the list. Let me find the list. Would be good. He's on the list. Nine's fair shape to be in. Nine's fair shape, alright. Let's just get on to the ones he's said here. Do a bit of Gator Gold. Gator Gold is the deluxe one's a good one, isn't it? Deluxe is a good one. I should get the heart stopper and little devil today. Only need 1 heart and a pound steak. I hope it's decent, Andy. I've never had a good heart stopper. I've always had good bonuses along the way to gather in the heart stopper. You know what I mean? Never really had a good heart stopper. Right game, I think that's you in it. There's no differ. There's not. I gamble. Oh, break your heart. Although the extra spins do help, if you can get them. R.I.P. City was a nice pay last stream. That was Friday night, wasn't it? Pushed it too hard on Friday night, so I did really got cocky, but I will do that on an odd Friday night. That's what it's for, you know. I like that R.I.P. City, I have to say. I like a lot of those hacksaws now. Hacksaws were a game you used to be nearly sort of scared to go into, but now you're quite happy to have a couple of them on your list, you know, that sort of way. It's funny how that transformation happened over a period of months there, really. Just brought out that many good bloody games. Is Ireland qualified for World Cup cricket? I heard something last night, Bob. I don't know really. They won something. I don't know what that qualifies them for. I don't really. Cricket, I don't really get the whole cricket thing there. Don't think any of us really do over here. We really grasp it. The whole excitement. The 2020 is actually watchable, funny enough. Colt Lightning. Jesus, Gillian. Colt Lightning. Oh my God almighty. Put it on the list. You're probably the only person who's ever requested that game in my life. There will be a reason for that now. Haha, Burnley were unlucky. Aye, they were not. I had United in my bet too. I'll bet's a bit hopeful today, but if I'm feeling about Spurs, I thought the last couple of weeks they've been playing rightly. They've had a good old start, you know. We'll know what sort of Spurs are going to be really after today, probably. I need a bandit today. Oh God, we're going to go all bloody Hey, we're going to be on this nearly this two standard hacksaws at the minute. R.I.P. City and La Banda. I think they're probably the two most popular at the minute, as far as requests and that's concerned. Anyway, we're having good fun on that La Banda. Is it their best yet, do you think? Really hope we boot Chelsea today. I left that one out, boy. I looked at that and I thought, nah, my bookies seem to fancy Chelsea for that. And I don't, I have to say. I just didn't. I didn't fancy it. I left it alone. Try spin types in on 150. I thought it was going to land for spin types. No getting that John at all, I'm afraid, mate. Primal paid me yesterday. Aye, that's one I think's overdue for me at the minute. Aye, you've cashed that one out. If Primal's paying you, you've got to take a cash out from that. Like, you're not going to get that often enough to maybe get to do it again, you know what I mean? Way out, straight away out. That was a good, sensible move. Primal's probably due one to us. Chelsea's same as last season, crap. Don't know, they're just seem to be taking a wee minute or two to get going, but I don't know that they're... I don't know that I would trust them today now. This is not exactly setting the world on fire, is it? Just really a procession of dead spins so far. What the hell? Lisa Murphy, how you doing? You're going all right. Going all well. I suppose we'll know that better when we start to open them right now. Haha, you can never really know. Sometimes the list looks alright and then you see you get halfway down her, she's not going the way you think. That's ridiculous bit of rinse in their game, come on. There's just nothing in the base. I thought it used to have a wee bit of a base in it, that game. But giving you 1x back every 20 spins is no way to behave like. Had a 10 team accumulator yesterday and one game let me down. Cash out wasn't available. Oof. Rough. 10 teams. Wouldn't matter how hot those teams were. 10 teams is a fair bet. Oh, we're going to have a run from that. That's ridiculous. Shocking. Shocking, Yggdrasil. No offence to you, but make your games playable. Jesus Christ, like. A game plays as bad as that. That nearly... Next time that game comes into my head, I'll probably think, no. You know what I mean? If you hit a monster win, I shall try a cheeky 50 quid deposit on low stakes. Oh god. Be careful. Be careful. 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 I'll play this one on a Euro too. This wee game was alright. Wasn't so great the last time we played it, but the time before he did sort of surprise our live stream, didn't he? Everybody was kind of shocked with this one that day. Andrew Millum, how you doing? Thanks for the good luck, mate. That eye thing we're looking, innit? That boy there, with the eyeball. A lot of wilds there. €15 for that wee line. We'll take a bit of that. We're lining them up very nicely there. Let's get the ring thing going, whatever it is. And these wilds, well. Most of the football's on today, isn't it? There wasn't really a big lot yesterday. Not in the Premiership anyway. Whatever the crack was. I was that when I went to do a bet. I think I'd only one match yesterday. Good luck today, Angry. Just put 100 deposit through a low stakes, not one bonus, and the biggest win was 5x. It's rough, guys, with their rough. Hey, I know I really hate getting no value for money. You like a bit of crack, don't you? There's a lot of wilds there, but you need to be landing that wee purple body. Put a bit of bloody effort in. None whatsoever. 5 matches on the day, my bet's a bit mad, like a couple or three. I think I've 2 or 3 aways today in it. Happy Toffees fans today, Lisa. Here we go. K White Jelly, hello, how you doing? Oh. Right, do something this time. Yeah, boy. Land some of them. What it's all about. Got to see the wee bird. The bird. Give us the bird, man. Oh, Jesus. That's a friendly today, you boy. Who's the Toffees? I don't really know these nicknames. We didn't really use them here. We never really know who they are. Who's the Toffees? This is not happening here. Everton, I had a feeling it might have been Everton. Did they win yesterday? I had a wee feeling about them. I looked at that. I've done Everton for a couple of draws this season already. And they've let me down, actually, funny enough. They're struggling to score goals. But I looked at that yesterday and thought, nah, it's possible. That's what I thought. They really needed that. There's so few, there's so little for them to point at this season so far. Two respins. You don't really kill yourself with the whole respinning effort, do you, boy? Right, let's have red. Let's have reds in the end. Still need the reds in the end, you boy. That's better. That's better. It's full lines there, here and there. €30. That's a bit more like it. You were doing absolutely nothing game up to that. That's alright. And away back and at it again, you boy. Done that day, didn't it, and gave us wilds. That's what it was. Big screen of wilds made a wild difference. Retro tapes. Ah, you're alright. Jackpot John. I looked at it and I thought his spell checker has made a hash of that on him. I'd have figured it was only had to be 1 or 2 words. Like. The rest of it was reading alright, but it just went nuts. Most spell checkers could get you any bother, you know, if you weren't careful. Large Bluebird Toffee Factory and everything. There you go, Wardy, there we go. I learned something. See, I'm probably likely to remember that now, whereas the nickname I wouldn't have. Now that there's a point to it, I'll probably remember that. RIP City's on the list, Steve. Everybody's loving it at the minute, boy. Hitting La Bandit. I haven't watched, but has the Bandit been playing La Bandit? That has to have been a fun bit of commentary to start that one off. He'll have had a bit of fun with that one, I'm sure. Jamie, how you doing? Tommy, hello, hello. My gods of Giza. Oh god, I've never been able to bonus that, mate. Right, what's going on there? How come that's a multip or the differ? What does that mean? Eyes the oh, it's the eyes, right? Okay. Well, can give me a bonus this, can it? What's multiplier? 4 multiplier. That's a bonus, isn't it? Take a bit of that. I like the fact that we've got a ×4 multi on it too. Right, okay. Ring of Odin. Sounds like a bad Sunday, that Ring of Odin, doesn't it really? A bad Sunday morning. Jordan Campbell, how you doing? I was working a night shift on the Friday and couldn't make it into the Friday stream. It's good out cracking, Jordan. Now we did push it a wee bit on Friday night, Jordan, and we get bit because of it, so maybe you didn't miss that much. Is Chaos Crew 2 out yet? It is out, Ben, but I don't think it's on full release yet. But it will be soon. It will be soon, man, because it has been knocking about now for a week or two, so. Julie Bellamy, how are you doing? Tell me my email address is not there as well. At the same time, my users are already registered, Monk. I will check that for you after the stream. Let me have a wee... I'll check that for you after the stream, mate. I'll get it to send you an email. Kyler's, how you doing? Jaden Stockwell's here. How are you? Have you done Money Train 4 yet? No, I was going to go there shortly, actually. I left it. I didn't play it before the stream because I thought it might be fun to spin it. It's fairly brutal, hey? She's fairly brutal, boy. Need the 2 differs on that. Let's go. Next bonus up to 40. Well, whatever. Oh, there you go. There's top bonus luck. It'll be top bonus if we can nab it now. Why did you do that and just stop my spins on me there? What was the point in that? That's all fine and dandy, but you still have to land it. You still had to get up that grid. That's like the super bonus now. Steve, I had a feeling that that was going to be interesting because of the multiplier thing. I don't remember seeing that before. Looked interesting. Hopefully it goes off. I like the sound of that. Aye, the Hacksaws hammered me on Friday night. They did. Goblin, you're right. Got cocky, you see, it was my own fault. I got cocky. Got a couple of nice wins in a row and then thought that's how the night was going to go. Hacksaws will show you that, boy. The return on them's very brutal. Aye, that Money Train 4 seems to be paying rightly. Hideous smashed it. Was it he smashed? What was the one he... Aye, it was it he smashed. He absolutely smashed it. But that first bonus I had on it the other day when I bought a couple, that first bonus I had on it with the pair collector. Now it didn't drop anything, it just gave me the 3 spins as it gives you, and drop nothing more, and it's still paid. That's the bonus you want. Like, obviously you'll not get that often. It literally only needs to drop something and the whole thing goes nuts. David Patterson, how you doing? Bit of jam and jars, mate. Another one that owes us, I think, David. My old friend Jammon. I've spun that game a lot high over the years. I wouldn't like to consider how many hours has been spent spinning that game. Money Train 4's in honeymoon period, soon it'll be dead. Steve, I noticed Money Train 3 doesn't get played massively. Yeah, I enjoyed it, funny enough. I had a good time in it. But Money Train 3's not getting the play that you'd expect from a game of that stature, really. Then how many times can you do the same thing, you know? Who do you support, Angry? Lacey, you're going to love this. I'm a Liverpool supporter. Imagine not knowing who the Toffees were and me a Scouser. Had a feeling it was Everton, I just didn't. I didn't want to make an idiot of myself. This is pointless. We need 3 of them, you boy. Bit of money. It could be very small, or it can be anything, that amount of money, really. It can be fairly big, that, occasionally. Just stopping my auto spins to give me 80p is bloody rude. Bo, that's it. Bo's a Liverpool man too, you see. I'm going to support his legs because his legs support him. I don't know, these days at the minute I begin to wonder. That version of COVID that's knocking about again, it didn't feel bad during it, but I must admit that bloody tiredness, hey. What is that all about? Easy Mr. Angry, slot, sort it. Type username in and send it on the email address. They're not working. Alright, okay. Happy days, as long as you're sorted, mate. Aye, 3 PM the day, Liverpool, that's right. Liverpool by bet too. They're rightly at the minute, Liverpool. Right, wee game. I would love you on my list. Absolutely love it. It's a hardy bonus when you get them this top level. Oh boy. Jimbo, how you doing? Back from holiday in Lanzarote. Oh, I'm jealous. I hope you had a great time, dude. Wee break does you no harm, boy. Take my like button off and down voting you. Ha ha ha, Lisa, that's it, that's it. See, we don't have the same, I suppose we've been not really being from Liverpool, let's face it, we don't really have the same rivalry. I don't really have the same rivalry with Everton as would be traditional, you know what I mean? I kind of like Everton to stay in the league and all, you know, I get disappointed when they're battling relegation. Obviously on the day that we play them, I like to beat them, but... Kick off in 30 minutes, aye. A lot of matches kicking off. I do bet mine's a bit mad, you know. It would pay ridiculous money this week though. As the mad ones do. Come on. Ah, you dog, that's what we want there, boy, is that bloody bonus. We're going to have to run soon for you're just being greedy, greedy, greedy. Hold on. And you break your neck there with your big 560. I think I'm down to 400 here and we'll run then, I think. Always worth a wee run into that game though. If you can add that to your bonus or your list, it really does bloody help. Really does help, but man, he's not easy to get in a wee quick run like that, you know. Don't know that he's a game for lives, that, really. I think you need to spin him for a while on a lower stake, maybe. It's a better way to play him. Lives don't really allow for games that need a lot of spins. I think Man United's your biggest rival. Aye, probably. At least I think so over the last number of years anyway, they would have been. Say the local derbies don't matter so much to us plastic supporters, you know what I mean? Right, Monday. Let's get 500 spins. Crazy how game this, isn't it? I had some massive wins in that game, Angry. Aye, absolutely. Absolutely, it's been good to be that game. It's one that's always worth running into, but you can't stay on it long. As I say, it can be hard to bonus there when you've got it sort of up to the top level. But it's always worth a wee try. The hunt that drops in on is going to be great. Love it on the list. This thing can be like railroad, but longer sometimes. I think my highest in this is 290 spins or something I had in this. But they were all on 2x, so it was bloody horrible. It re-triggered in the 2x and then just kept re-triggering. It was horrendous. Although when something's sitting spinning you money, no matter how small it is, you'll take it. You know what I mean? You take it quite happily. Everton mints, aye. I've been using PayPal and video slots for Mr. Vegas. Can I deposit on any casino or do I have to set PayPal in the casino? You just choose PayPal as your deposit option. You just choose PayPal as your deposit option. You go in, you get the option, choose card or PayPal or whatever. Just choose PayPal and then use the same PayPal as you have. You only need one PayPal account, like. And just use that, Tommy. PayPal is the simplest in the UK, I found anyway. Also found them the quickest for them all paying you back out. They all pay out and they PayPal very quickly. Kira, how you doing? There's Lindsay. Hello, hello. When's the subscriber slot battle? Should have had it been up and... Ah, you're alright, Jordan. You're in time. It should have been up yesterday, but I'm battling bloody tiredness. It's taken me 2 hours to get out of bed every day at the minute. It really is ridiculous how hard it is to get out of bed. When I'm out and about and up and about, I'm fine. But it really is. It's a battle. And that's not me at all, because I don't linger in bed. I don't sleep well, so I just sort of, when I wake up in the morning, I'm up. Right, that's me awake. Let's get up now, you know what I mean? That whole trying to doze over again stuff, I'm baffled by. Two hours today to get out of bed, like. Doesn't make it. That's nearly half my night's sleep usually. I know the tail and the bonus. There's a tail when the bonus is landing. I didn't know there was a tail when the bonus is landing. Didn't know there was one. I know there's a tail in the bonus in this. It kind of doesn't ruin it, but I don't really know why they needed it. You're much here at the minute. And a couple of teases we've had anyway. The elbow up there last week, recovering well. Excellent, excellent. Another guy, how are you doing? I'm baffled by how you boys confuse me with Bob, you know. Just don't open TikTok when you're laying in bed, that's when you struggle. I'll say, how you doing? TikTok, Jesus. Can you get TikTok on your PC? I don't really use phones, you see. I don't like phones very much. I've never really looked much at TikTok. It freaks me out, the whole bits of it that I do see. How's it going, Ozzy? Next tease at land, I hope you're right. I need to book a top megaways. I'm not so sure about it. I'm playing it, but I'm not. I don't know, I think I want it respin or something, but it's a good old game, isn't it? It's kind of took over for me from Legacy of Ram Megaways. It had the same idea with that whole... It's another tease, look. Too many teases and no bloody bonuses. These pancakes are nice. Oh aye. Teases, sure. Do like a pancake. We're kind of rare in our breads. We like our pancakes and our potato bread and all that sort of stuff. That's our thing, like soda breads and stuff. Breads are our thing. Right, Monty. I think that's nearly enough, buddy. You've had all the teases I'm going to let you have. Hello? And a couple of bob, is it? Not much effort out of you, boy. Ah, you're alright, mate. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure. I've always thought to myself, who's insulted most when somebody confuses me and Bob? I think it's probably Bob insulted most, you know. God help him. Water of a duck's back to me, but I'm sure he wouldn't like to be angry all the time. Oh, thought we were in there. Thought we were bloody in there. It seemed to sort of show it and move it away again. Look at the teasing of this thing. I keep going to run away and then it keeps teasing me. Get Golden Dragon challenge for the list, please. Are you liking that one, are you? Not really sure about that game. I ain't really figured it out yet, maybe. 8, what do you call it? 8 Golden Dragon. I haven't been enjoying it too much so far. Right, that's enough of that. Game, you're just silly. You're just silly when you're like that, Monty. No reason for that at all. Crystal Ball, oh my god. Mr. Simonson, can you actually tell me, have you ever had a bonus on these things worth having? I've never had more than a 20x on a Gamma Mat. Now, I'm always hoping that someday it'll change it. But do they pay? Ever? I always come off a Gamma Mat thinking, why the hell do I play Gamma Mats? You know what I mean? This one here's the only one. This one reminds me a wee bit of a Novo. I think just feels like a Novo. I think that's why I probably play this one. Temple Tumble was just playing great for me. Paid us rightly again during the week, Temple Tumble, didn't it? It went cold for a while, but it's been lively again lately. Today's the day. I hope you're right, mate. I would love it to actually show me what they can do. Nobody plays these slots, like, you're the only person that requests Gamma Mats. Nobody's playing them at all, like. I'm assuming you must have had a big win on one at a time or something. So there's no base in them at all, and I can't bloody bonus them, and when you do bonus them, they don't seem to be able to give you more than 20x. I can't figure out why I would want to play them, do you know what I mean? Just can't figure it out. There's just nothing there, like. 5 win lines in it. Cannot find anything on them, boy. That's my wee scatter there, that wee mad crystal ball thing. A little bit of wildos will be fun. I'm due a bonus on that. Due a wee bonus on wildos. An awful lot of those wee games with those multis and wilds in the middle aren't knocking about now. And yet most of them are quite good. Let's give it a spin, play them all the time, so I've seen the potential. I don't know, they would need to show an odd time for me, you know what I mean? Just when you're hunting things, they have to get involved occasionally. They can't just take money every single time you play them, you know what I mean? Or you can't play them, like. Potential's alright, but at some stage somebody has to show you some of it. This one I have bonused a few times now. Bloody hard 2 bonus as well. But if you're playing gamma mats all the time, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine how horrible that would be, like. That would be horrible. A little bit of Iron Bank maybe. Curse of the Werewolf. These are hurling games at me here like a mad things. Iron Bank. Any bonus it the last few times? I think we're due at, aren't we? We're definitely due, old Iron Bank. I had to come off that. That's bloody ridiculous. Them slots are absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's nothing in that slot to ever make me want to play that again. Like, no base, no nothing. I'm sure you've had a nice win on them at some stage, but seriously, like, get some new slots, man. Origami foot. I just didn't understand. I've stopped playing them. I used to throw them into a hunt occasionally to see if any of them could do anything, but I've stopped playing them. Like, they've never done anything. They've never done anything. There's no base in them, there's no bonus in them, and they're hard to bonus. Might as well play Stake Logics. Matthew Corbett. Opening a couple of cans on a Sunday. Brilliant. Sunday football with beer, you see. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Super Sundays. Used to go to the club on a Sunday and watch the football. The problem is when you do sort of 2 matches in the pub, very hard to get anything else really done on a day, because there'd be enough beer to sort of decide your day for you. You're alright. I'd love to see a big winning one. Mr. Simon, that sort of thing. I would actually love to see a big winning one to see what they're like, you know. Just they look like Novos, they feel like Novos, but they don't play like Novos. That's what I thought when I found them. I thought these are like Novos that save. I'd love them. Right, game. Help me out here. Lots of dead spins, boy. Jesus. Dead spin city. My God, that's rough, isn't it? Look at the state of that game too. Jesus Christ. Oof. How many dead spins is that? What is that there like? That's got to be illegal, you know. Oh, get the hell off that. That's crazy. What is even happening there? Like, that game just took like €40 off me there at about 50 odd spins. Bloody hell. How many dead spins can you do in a row, like? Oh, here, boy. Oh, hold on, there's a big 32 cents, look. Just keep clicking and see how many dead spins. No, I'm coming off it, is what I'm doing. Jesus Christ, like. Right, we need to sort of calm this down a wee bit. We're not exactly setting the world on fire here. We are 350 down for 2 bonuses. We need to sort of try and nab a nudge. That's absolutely ridiculous there, like, right. These games are shocking. Colt Lightning, I'm going to buy that one in the meantime. I don't even like it. Let's do a bit of jamming. Harvey Baldwin, how you doing, dude? Sort of can broken me today. Bonus £1 and paid 255. Restarted it by mistake. It broken me the other day, Sham, and I haven't, or not the other day, the other week, and I still haven't got it sorted yet. It's with the provider, but I hadn't heard a word back on it. I didn't know. It's been 2 weeks now. It broken me. I hadn't played it since. There's a weird thing. I'm sure it must be a problem with the game all round then. Must be a problem with the game all round. That's a real pity, because Sword of Cans is a real go-to, isn't it? I play a lot of that. Well, did play a lot of it. Any wee Seamus on the list? Okay, I'll stick him on the list. The list's quite long now, and I'm not sure that we're going to reach the bottom of it the way these are playing. Charlie, how you doing? At least you got your bonus out of it, Sham. Anyway, that's the main thing, I suppose. It's, oh, look at that. That come in quick. 2 up in the corner. There's a bonus anyway. There's a bloody bonus. A wee bit of jamming on the list. And then there was 11. Not like jamming to drop you, man. He does do that occasionally right now. Look at top. Not sure about this one. As we're looking at new games, how the hell are you supposed to get a big win on 5 free spins and half the spins spend nothing? That's the way a lot of them are playing now, aren't they? That 3 buzzing wilds is like that. You get 6 spins, but you're only getting paid in 1. Well, we'll play this with a differ on. Let's try it without it. Look at the ways there. The ways are really, really bad in this. So they sort of wanted to give you mega ways, but they were scared to. A record shop, it was quick for jamming, wasn't it? He does do that occasionally, jamming. He will drop you an odd wee early one in. Well, it's been quite a while now. You get a footy treble, Charlie, excellent. Happy days. Happy days. They're no easy at the minute, boy. They're no easy. Jamming's been a while since it's paid me, but you know jamming can, like. Wee bit of your man, look. The pays are very bad on the base in this game. But then I suppose it's mega ways, so it is what it is, like. And it has that feature as well. I'm scared to see them turbo slots. Oh boy, the turbos, heavy boy, it's heavy. You can't, the problem with turbo is you can't catch the big wins. It's ridiculous. But hey, when you're gathering an old hunt, it can certainly speed the whole show up a bit. There's top man, look. You were never going to expand. The feature thing with the symbol that's going to expand, that, I mean, in the respin version, the non-mega wage version, it's a good feature. In this one here, it's a non-existent feature. It flashes it at you, but it's never going to hit anything, like. Now the bonus is interesting in this right now, but I think the feature in the base is just scared to give it. I love some of the old games. Managed to get to the top of Sword in the Grail. A long time since that's paid. One of its wee spin-offs paid me during the week, 15 Crystal Roses. Funny enough. Not one that you ever expect a big win on, like. Same thing, it got up to the 100x very quickly. Collected the crit yet for Lindsay. I tried it, couldn't get it. I can't bonus the thing. It bonused the first when it came out at the start. I bonused it very easy, a couple of times. Now I can't just won't bonus for me anymore at all. I did try it right now. I tried a few of them. None of them were kind. I tried them. Look at that. I tried 4 No Limits. Tried the Crypt. Tried Legion X. Tried Remember Gulag. And tried X-Way's Hoarder. And none of the 4 of them bonused. No Limits were just being nasty. Aye, that wee game there's not handy. Got to say now. The theory of a Mega Ways and an Expander is great, but none of them have mastered it yet. They're all bloody scared of it. They don't know how to present it on the screen. So all they do is rinse you. Both of those, I mean, that and Legacy of Ra, they're both rinsers really, aren't they? No doubt they'll throw an odd win in occasionally, but again, it needs to play better. It needs to play better, man. Who had the big one on this? Let's see if we can't match it. Right, yeah, boy. Last 2 times we've bonused this. I'll keep him on the Euro because I fancy him to bonus. It hasn't re-triggered. It's given us 10 spins, which is really weird. For Primal. It does happen occasionally. You don't expect it to happen twice in a row, I must admit. See it all, that new one that's out, I have it today, haven't I? Piggy Blitz, is it Piggy Blitz? I think that's it. It's another one from Blueprint. All those games they're making are exactly the same. The new Goonies, the new King Kong, they're all exactly the same game mechanic, just made over and over again. Don't know why they're repeating the same game every 2 weeks. Exactly the same game with different pictures. UK slots are terrible, but overseas slots pay better. I don't know that they pay any better, Lisa, no. I can assure you the last 2 months in Ireland have been bloody rough. My one, I paid 270 quid in one spin, the rest in bits with 2 times 5 re-triggers. Aye. It tends to be one big spin, doesn't it? One big spin. Primal drops that one big spin on the base as often as it does in the bonus, you know. Not often, but it would certainly be as often on the base as that. You watch the rugby. I never got a chance to watch anything. My weekend just sneaked away from me. I never even got watching the horse racing yesterday, which I had hoped to do. First spin, full screen yellow, paid me 1800, very nice. Primal can pay, he just doesn't do it very often. Paid me twice in 1 week. That'll be him for a year again, you know. It's a short video, Eternal Phoenix, a new one from a while back. That was from a wee bit back there, I think, Andrew. I'm getting caught up with some of the older ones there just. I had a backlog of them sitting and just scheduled them all up. There'll always be a link. If I have any short I ever put up, always the first sentence in the description, I'll always give you a link to the video it was from. We've hit twice in that Eternal Phoenix, haven't we? I'll have to try and max that again soon. Wild difference when you get them 30 spins high. I lived in Northern Ireland, my shopping list would be soda bread and pot chain. I lived good, absolutely, one to soak up the other. That would be a good selection, Andy. Might I suggest a pot of jam or something for that old soda could be dry a bit. Aye, soda bread and pot chain. You can't get far wrong with that really. What hair's in your chest? It's probably no good to you if you're a woman, that right enough, but Faye, how you doing? Mom, Primal, what about a tease even or something? You're just not yourself at all. There's a tease, look. Aha, got a bonus. Sometimes you have to gurn it in. Oh, absolutely cried that one in there. Got to love it. Got to love the old gurn, boy. Right, save that, yeah, boy. Yeah. Just make sure we're alright. Thanks for that. All good, all good. Nice, yes, indeed. Like Colt Lightning, let's go. God, I've been putting this off, but I can't go any further down the list. Absolutely shocking game. I don't know who requested this, but Jesus Christ. Of all the playing goes. Look, I didn't even want to load. Come on. Get it done. Bigger Bass, Michael Anderson from Liverpool. I'll stick him on the list, mate. I don't know what ever reached that far. This is awful, this game. Absolutely terrible. Let's put this in an 80. I don't really want to give it the euro. They have another one of this, an older version. They start expanding stuff, but I never get that to pay either. Maybe it'll surprise me. Bigger Bass. People still playing Bigger Bass? Bloody hell. I thought all them new ones had took over. These symbols and all's well done on this. The graphics are good, I do like that. But my god. Don't see you play many Elk games. Another guy, there's very few of them save. The other thing about Elks is they take quite a bit of time to spin, so they don't really suit lives as well. We do play a few of them, but there's only about a handful of them save, you know. So for bonus hunts you can't really. There's a few old eagles there. You hit them all the way across, that would pay, you know. This is the one with the expanding rails and all. The rails expands, don't they? They go higher. There's a buffalo version or something like that of this. Tried Masks of Fortune. So was it any good? I couldn't tell you yet. The problem with asking somebody if a slot's good, Tommy, is you ask, every person you ask going to tell you a different, something different about it based on their own experience. Do you know what I mean? Every slot can pay. The trick's just to be careful on them all, really. I think. Find the ones that suit you better. Any Horus? I don't know. We tried any Horus today, have we? No, weirdly. Something's happening. This horse is having a fit. This is the one that guy expands raids and stuff, doesn't it? Respin. Aye, starts expanding raids and stuff here. You need to keep landing a thing to get the respins, keep it going, isn't that it? One of the best returns in the Bass Bonanza games. I thought that had to be something like that, because it is one of the worst big Bass Bonanzas. Like, I don't like the bigger bass. There's two game mechanics in Big Bass Bonanza. There's the bigger bass and the big bass. The bigger bass one I've never had much luck on now, but yet some people prefer it. It's funny that Peter Weston is a he would swear by it. He's had lovely hits on it. And Lucky Lad, I think, would tend to request it. He likes it as well. Oh, look at your younger version of your pick with a cigar on the forum. It will do, Monk. Is that what you were trying to post? You're a gag. We've got to come away from this. That's absolutely ridiculous. Base game as well, as I knew it was. It's not a great game, that. It's got this feature, but the problem with the feature is it doesn't bloody do anything. Do you know what I mean? The feature doesn't really do anything. Wild bad game, that. Wild bad game. Right. What's next? Temple Tumble. I'll bonus. May as well try 24 Dragon. No, we're not going that bad, let's face it. 24k Dragon, Jesus Christ. I grinded it once when it, not long after I started streaming. 21 bonuses it took to get it to break over 100x. 21 bonuses. I will try this in a Euro because he has been okay lately. Aye, 24k Dragon, Jesus. I done a play and go hunt the other day. It actually made profit. We slag them out playing goes, but they can do their thing on their day. Biggest bass coming out soon, I hope. I really hope not. I hope they're done with the big bass stuff. They need to stop making big bass games like. It's getting silly now. The names are so long you can hardly fit them in your spreadsheet. It's just getting stupid now. There's 24k Dragon paid me 400x a couple of weeks back. That's it, Andrew. You'll not get another win on it for another 10 years. It can pay, like. It dropped me a massive base hit in that time I was grinding it. Well, not massive, but that's how I got so many bonuses, you know. It dropped me a really, really good base hit. The bonus was good in the end. Just took 21 to get it. It was a terrible game. Nobody plays it. Very popular for a while, you know, when it came out. It was massively popular, and then everybody realised how bad it was. I still like it. Just occasionally. Why are these games so rinsy today? There's no base at all in these games. Whatever's going on. Games that you can normally rely on to be alright are being horrible. Hope they're better in the bonus than they have been in the bloody base. Get the reds there. Ah. Mystery Mission. Shama Honey played it in a week because I just can't. I can't bonus it. I don't know what's happened. That game hates me at the minute. I tend to sneak back to Mystery Museum rather than it at the minute. Just can't. I don't understand it. It's turned completely cold on me. I even bought super bonuses and it wouldn't give me any more than 3 expanders on a super bonus. I'm playing this down to 120 and running. He's not in any mood today either. Bloody hell, these games are rough, boy. Rough, rough, rough. Wildos. This'll have to be a euro as well. 50 or a euro, I'm afraid. Some outlaw. Yeah, I tried a pile of BTGs. I'll stick outlaw on the list. I don't think we'll ever reach it now, like. We're going to need a base hit for to get the list that we have already. Base hits are not happening today. Whatever's happening. Doesn't tease much. No. Definitely not, Sean. People are infatuated with Barry. Barry's just done too much of it. It's like, bloody hell, get a life, like, get a new topic or something. You know, you can imagine the boy coming in going, right, so we're sitting around the room in the big design meetings every month, you know. Right, okay, I've got an idea for next month. What should we do? I was thinking we could do a Big Bass Bonanza spin-off. Yeah, you've been saying that every meeting for the last bloody 2 years, like. Get some new material, boy. If you were a comedian, you'd be laughed off the stage. Ray H, how you doing? There's a ×5 there. Yeah, done on his own there. Didn't expect to see big win happen there. Wondered what was going on. We line of them ×5s would be some job. Barry's ripping the ass out of it a bit. What is the new one? What's the I don't know what more they can do really. That last one's just floating dragon. That hold and spin one, it's floating dragon back into Barry form again. Don't know what they can do next time. Somebody says there's a Halloween one coming. That might just have been a joke right now. Hear me out, small bass bonanza. Just done too many. Here we go. This time. That's my boy. That felt right all the way there. It just felt right. Nice. Got to be happy to add that to the list. 13. Unlucky for some. Unlucky for some. Right. I'm starting to pick up a wee bit as the money runs down. Isn't that just us all over? Iron Bank. Oh, better Iron B or we'll get all the Iron Dog games. Pro Gurnbury, a couple of them today. Happy Hooves has not been played for a long time. There's a reason for that, Bob. There is a reason for that, boy. That was a great wee game for me, wasn't it? For about a month. It has not done a thing in so long. Just doesn't. When you get to the bonus, well, it's very hard to bonus now. It used to be wild easy. But when you get to the bonus now, that doesn't give you any more symbols, you know. You have no way to get paid. Right, Happy Hooves. That was a go-to for lives, wasn't it? For a wee while. Me and Harvey. Harvey loved it too. Big Bass in space. I got work at 3 o'clock. Go at him. Get to work, yeah, boy. Yeah. That's a very random place to drop a ×4 in there, wasn't it? Didn't they hit it, the dog? Don't usually see those stacking fellas in the base. I have Horus Megaways, Nathan. We have Horus on the list, mate. We do have Horus on the list. A lot of people aren't liking that new Horus, and I'm kind of liking it alright. There's €64. Go on, Iron Bank. That'll be your big times for you, boy. Very nice. Circle back Wild Bonanza. What's going to happen with Bonanza is they're going to make a really crap one and everybody's going to hate it. They're just going to make a really bad one. Like, they have made some bad ones, but they're going to make them they're going to make one that's utterly unplayable. Look at that. Well, Iron Bank was in a bit of a mood, wasn't he? Fair play to him. Give us a few bob there. And a bonus. Can't be bad to that. Can't be bad to that. Well done, Iron Bank. Curse of the Werewolf. I'm just running down your list here, by the way. Curse of the Mummies. What's these other curses? Oh, we know you. Who makes that? That's a relaxed one. I'll have to try that someday. Never even seen that. Curse of the Mummies. Gary Keith, how you doing, mate? Don't like any Horus. There's that, again, Lindsay, there's that bloody many of them now. I'm not even sure which one's my favourite. I think Aya Horus Megaways, they're just the standard Megaways is probably my favourite of them all. I think we'll try this in a 90. Sometimes likes a wee early bonus this game. Wilco's in liquidation. Pick up bargain of the day. What cost 11? Oh, are they? They having a bit of a big online sale, are they? There's things I could probably order off Wilco, you know. Might have a wee look at that. You trust them to deliver it, but look at that. That might have been more there. Aye, the list's looking alright now. I brought 8 in. I mean, I brought a good pre-gather. But we've now hit 6. Given that less than €100 ago we'd only hit 2. So we've definitely been doing rightly here. How about Cygnus 3, Angry? I mean, I haven't played in Milk, have we? Takes a wild time to spin Cygnus 3. I include it in hunts that you'll never bonus it on a live, you know. Take about 200 spins to bonus it, like. I'll put them on the list there, but you'll never bonus them on a live. You'll never give them enough spins, you know. $15's the magic number, Mo. This is sort of round about the same size of a list as I had yesterday on this. This cash, here we go. Come on, you wee rascal. Ah, you wanted a bonus there too. Maybe I wanted you to bonus, maybe that was it. %90 off online's a scam. Aye, that bloody typical, isn't it? I was thinking I wanted to mind a couple of wee desks. We'd get a couple of wee desks or a wee table or two would be useful. I'm still piddling about with stuff. Can you play Pilgrim of Dead? Hi, I've been watching for a while but never said hi. Can you play Pilgrim of Dead, please? Charlie Dog, you're very welcome. Oh, have you brought a bonus with you? Nope, nearly. Loads of customers buying on there, won't get it. You see, that's the bit that worries me about that. That's the bit that worries me about it. Cheap's only cheap if they actually deliver it. Lewis, how are you doing? Right, Pilgrim of Dead, that's the one with the 3 with the aye. I'm gonna get the 5 spins in the bonus, isn't it? It's the one you want the re-trigger on. Because that list's looking alright. It was we were sort of treading water there for a wee while, but we seem to have sort of picked it up again. I should say it's always the way in a gather, isn't it? I'll still have a look, Lindsay, but I'll certainly be more cautious now, I'll have to say. Peter Dowdle, how you doing? Brian J, hello, hello. Jordan, that was just a bit of crack this week. It's easier to do a provider one with pragmatics or playing goals because you have a lot of mixed volatility. Very, very hard to do it with push because every game's volatile. So if you do a list of only volatile slots, you're really, really struggling to get your money back. I did one not that while long ago. Probably will do them again soon, like, but same with the no limits. When you stick to the one brand and it's a volatile brand, you really are asking for it, like. Bonus hunts need the mixture. 1-0 for Liverpool, is it? Oh, happy days, happy days. Have them on my bet too, like. No bonus today, little game. Just do bonus easier, that wee buddy, but he just doesn't want it today. Let's run away. Not to be. Seamus, but God. Fishing pots of gold, isn't that it? Right, which one? The Mega Ways is disgusting. Let's do the original. Aye. Maybe one that brought out. I'm not sure any of them has been an improvement. Money Train 4 looks solid. I haven't played that. We should have played that. I didn't write that down because I just intended to go and play it. There was our last bonus look. He never really fired the last time, did he? Wee rascal. Let's drop him down a notch because he's not been good. Oh, wrong button. He's not been good. Everybody that misbehaves gets dropped down a notch and staked the next time. Till they grow up again. Quite tough, that Money Train 2, or Money Train 4, sorry. But the that respin feature looks like it can be a wee bit heavier going this time. Hi Hyperia, how you doing? Hate Spurs will love the story of their new Aussie manager. He deserves success. I never really read much into that. I'll have a wee look. How can an Asda Black Friday sale be a stampede? What have they got that would make you stampede? I don't understand. Can a pot noodle be that exciting? 200 million Salah scored. Joe's the money Arabs. A lot of dough them boys are throwing at players, aren't they? Kind of hard to turn down, really. Come on. Ah, you wee dog. Aye, Salah declined it. He's too good at the minute. He's looking at, I suppose, and thinking himself, I go there and just nobody's going to hear of me. It's all money, but it's no. Man wants success, you know what I mean? It's a short enough career. And he could probably go in a couple or 3 years' time and still get big dough. Come on. Don't tease an old Brit. Moved house, couldn't give a TV in. Ah, big mahogany unit. I remember those sorts of units that you're talking about. People used to do a lot of stuff built in and stuff. You don't really see that so much now. Everything's just minimal and on the wall, isn't it? Jolly the Knife, how you doing? Seamus is letting us down again, Kira. He's been doing that a lot, hasn't he? Not a bad wee list though. That Ring of Odin, I'm looking forward to opening that, to see what that does to that wee bonus. That looked interesting there, the way it brought that wild down. Anything else interesting on that list? I'd be interested to see that Funky Buddha right enough, it looked fun. Just boyfriend hit a max win on the bigger version of this, 10,000x. Very nice, Chrissy. I had a decent win on this one. Before all the other versions come out, you know. This thing went a bit nuts on me, like, the bonus, but I can't bonus it these days, and when I do, I can't get him to turn up. He's getting very miserable or something. Them new ones, I can't get them to fire at all. Let's have a wee bonus here, yeah boy. You have teased a lot now. Well, I think your next tease is your last one, you boy. Logician, how you doing? More fantastic fisher, 90k Yeti. I don't know if we'll reach it, mate, but you never know. I'll write it down because, sure, you know us, when we get to the last 50, we'll hit a wee base hit and we'll end up playing another 10 slots. I'm saying that without really believing it today, but sometimes it happens. Not going to be in this slot anyway. No even trying, is he? That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I haven't bonused that game in weeks. Absolutely weeks. Too tough a game to be doing that, isn't it? Let's do that Pilgrim of Dead one just and see if that might bonus. It's a tough wee one, but I do think this one's got a bit of potential. Lucky lad, how you doing? A bit of potential if you could get the right symbol, I suppose, and a retrigger. Tough wee yoke butt, isn't he? Come on, you boy, wee early bonus. I've had an early one on this a time or two. Aye, look, he's usually normally early on the list, Mo, isn't he? He's normally up early on the... He usually has big bass, or bigger bass at the top of my chat. Spurs OG, ah Christ, I've Spurs on my bet, for God's sake. OG's like. You're away to Arsenal, you can't be affording to be putting the ball in your own net. That wee symbol there paid me on this, that wee purple one there. That's the one that's been my best bonus on this, was that symbol there, so I kinda like that one. Paid me rather nicely, as I say. Been out for Sunday lunch. Oh, lucky lad, you are lucky lad today. Nice roast dinner, yes. Mr. Scrutiny, that's a good question. Lots of people play them differently, mate. I don't play the lines thing, I just play them all, but I do occasionally. I like pimped on one line, funny enough. But I never really play these ones on the limited lines. Saka. Oh well, at least Saka's in my bloody fantasy football team at least. Ah, Spurs. I thought Spurs were playing rightly, but it was the price, Ryan. That's exactly right. That's exactly. I looked at them myself. I thought the price of Spurs, like, I think that for a team that's playing as well as they are, I didn't think it could be ignored, you know. Oh, turkey and ham, Lisa, I'd love it. I love turkey and ham dinner, like. I could eat that every week. Matty, how you doing? I'm gonna get a 64,000x in the Holy Hand Grenade. Oh god, I got a couple of 300x the other day and was all pleased with myself. Oh, bonus. No, you dog. I wouldn't mind this in my list too. Aye, Mo, they sort of fall down ass. My bloody subs bench just full of injuries. Then you go to transfer them out, and then the next thing is they come good, you know. Took Gakpo back out and put Nunez back in. Then the next thing they played Gakpo instead of Nunez. It's like, make your mind up, Liverpool. There's not room in the team for both of these boys. I'll have to do a bit of work on it this week. One wee game, that one tease was always seen. And I wouldn't mind adding you to my list. You'd be a good number 15. David, how are you? Yeah, be profit. We have to hope, mate. We have to hope. We have a nice wee list there. There's things have chances, you know. I wouldn't say it's guaranteed profit right enough, but it's guaranteed a bit of crack, I think, opening it. I suppose not for bonusing. I think that one tease was all we were getting. The Secret of Alibaba go, Tommy. I don't think that saves me. Who's that? That's one of them old mad providers, is it not? Final tease, it's got to be now, boy. It's got to be now. Ah, you dog, I've seen you getting by. Dirty animal. Seen you going past. What have your team use your wild card yet? Aye, my just a couple of. I've done bloody. I'm still annoyed at that Man City buddy, that De Bruyne buddy, getting injured at the start of the season. Sitting on my subs bench and him worth 10.5 million. You don't have that sort of spare cash in a fantasy team. They do work the budget quite well. That's enough of that, boy. No tease at the end either. Last spin. Tougher one to bonus, that one, I think. But I do think it's got more potential than a lot of the deads. I think that one will pay. Drop an odd one in, you know. Never got money for trade for. We'll give him a wee spin after the hunt is what we'll do. Right. I got it. Dropped in alright. It dropped in alright, the Wildos. That list, let me just fix that list because it's a wee bit screwed up there, isn't it? $14, it's not a bad 14, bearing in mind that 12 of them are on €1. It's not a bad list, like. Should do the fantasy draft. Nobody's the same players as you, which is good. Jesus, strike 6. 5,600, I'll take that. It's been a long time since we've hit in like that, boy. Those sorts of wins are, they're so far in the distant past now that I forget wins like that, you know. Let me get a guess on that. I quite like that list today. Now, there are a couple of playing goals on it and a couple of new games, which could be bloody anything, but I quite like that wee list today. I'm going to go for my money back. Round about it. $1,300. I think that could pay if it behaves today. It could indeed. Let me just get my titles updated. Let's see these guesses. Aye, they're hard to guess. I think that Brian's nailed it there. Hard to guess is right. It's a very odd list. 15, 17, 15, 2000, 12, 50, 3, 3, 15, 16, 13, 11, 14. You're all saying over 1,000 anyway. As long as we get over the 1,000, I think keeps us well in the game, you know. That's the main thing. Right, let's get them done. Hopefully they should be in recently played, the most of them. Little Devil. Good old start. This bonus very, very quickly. I'm building up the hearts on this on 3 or 4 different stakes, so eventually we're going to be able to pop a lot of heart stoppers. Eventually. Just don't tell the slots what your guess says. Aye, that's maybe true. Magician thinks there'll be a monster in there. I hope you're right, mate. I think that's what you nearly need these days. You need one to go off, don't you? We'll just take the normal one on this and hope that it's in the mood. Daft Ian's arrived in time. You are right, mate. We were just killing time till you got here, buddy. Nathan, I would take that, man. I would take that all right. There's the first one anyway. Going to need a few of these to land. There's another. Could do a wee spin with a couple of wilds in it, or 2 or 3 wilds maybe in one spin here. Or you could do none, I suppose. Thanks for the good luck there. Just in time, slot gold, yes indeed. This last spin has to be something a bit special. It needs a couple of wilds is what it needs. You see that? You're a dirty old dog. Standard Little Devil really, isn't it? Just standard Little Devil. You throw him in the hope that he'll go nuts occasionally. And he will occasionally. He will occasionally. Let's just do the opening, Matty, before we start throwing more games in, buddy. I'm not even writing them down at the minute, like, I'm doing an opening, bud. Right, that wasn't so great, but it is kind of Little Devil really, isn't it? He did fall in very easy too right now. On we go. Jamming jars, this would fell in easy. Halfway up the ladder in the grind, aye. Star Wars Dead, how you doing? Got here just about to do opening. Your timing was perfect. Croc shit. I can't be, Harvey, it can't be. I thought the way it was throwing them all in the one reel there, it was going to re-trigger or something, but then it just doesn't give you enough wilds. Right, these two need to do something. Another jar's good. Always useful. And let's get these two at the top hitting. They're no hitting much, are they, them two? Oh, seriously? It's never hit at all. Oh, Jesus. What was the point in that game? No, hold on. Let's finally start it in the last spin. On the last spin. Needs to keep hitting, but a wild lot of work to do. Down and get that third jar, you boy, you. That's over. Dirty, dirty dog. You see, you need to start that a bit earlier. Just the same old shit game, isn't it? €12. Bloody hell, that 4 jars all close together. Didn't even try. Right? One of them days. Funky Buddha. Funky Buddha, whatever that's all about. Funky Buddha it is. He's not on the list. Done him very early. Funky Buddha. Oh, this is the one, the new one from Blueprint. It's just exactly the same. It's exactly the same game as the New Goonies. Just the same thing. Same collectors, same everything. It's just the same game. Brought out like a week later. Not exactly the same nonsense. But let's do it. I quite like that New Goonies. It's been playing alright for me. Just I don't know why you would make exactly the same game every week for like about 2 months. There's a wee bit of effort there though. Remix. That's a respin, isn't it? Fiver. Alright. One more for the upgrade. There he is. Getting him to land now is the difficulty. Oh, hold on. €10. Geez, he's certainly not scarce, is he? Palm Springs, California, that would be lovely, Jane. Aye, same as Kong Bananas, it's just the same game, isn't it, guys? They've just brought like 5 versions of the same game out, one after the other. I don't understand that sort of behaviour. Now, where's my hit there? 4 spins left, we need a Buddha. Come on, you dog. You see that? 2 spins left, we're not getting this upgrade. That's playing exactly the same as Goonies would do. Aye, exactly the same. Gets you up to there and then just dead spins you. And won't pay you over 50x. That's pretty much what Goonies has been doing with me every single time there. It's all build up, but no real... I mean, there was a load of collectors there to get 50x, do you know what I mean? Aye. I'm not sure about those games. I don't like the Kong one at all. But aye, alright. It's fair enough. They're playing alright, I suppose. But they're 50x games. It's what they are. Wee bit of Piggy Blitz. That's a new one too. New one from the old Play and Go fellas. Right, ya boy. Guaranteed piggy bank in every spin. Don't really know what's going to go on here. Let's find out. Guaranteed piggy bank in every spin. That paid 4x, mate. Jesus Christ. What are you getting excited about, game? 2.9x. Oh, come on now. What sort of a nonsense is this for 5 spins? Play and Go should be ashamed of themselves. Oh, what an absolute shambles. Why would you even want to play that game? How does it look like it can give you a win? Dear God. Look at the state of that game, like. You'd be better playing pitch and toss for 5p's out the back. Shocking. Let's not play any more of this game. I had to try it because it was new, but that's just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. That's not a slot at all. The problem with a slot like that is it takes the same money to spend as an adult slot. That's nonsense, like. Absolute nonsense. Even the Mega's 1000x. That's not a slot at all. The person that made that should be sacked. Joke. We'll not play that one anymore. Fortunes of Aztec, is that what you call this? Fortunes. Oh, Fortunes, hold on a minute. Fortunes of the Aztec, that's her there, look. Playing like it's in 10p. Sean, don't play that game. It's not an that's an absolute disgrace, that game, isn't it? It costs you the same price as an ordinary slot to spend, so why would you not play something that can actually give you more than a 0.5x bloody bonus, you know what I mean? Nonsense of a game. It's not even that it's not volatile, it's just silly. Pitch and toss. Meg, you ever play pitch and toss? That was a national sport here, boy. Pitch and toss. I'd be quite good at pitch and toss in my day. Used to play it at our front doorstep. Missed those wilds there, boy. Didn't miss them that time, though. Let's keep going. Want another wild in there? 33. Missed that big hit of those other symbols, but let's keep doing a wee bit of that. That's good. I don't know where you go now, though. Oh, you're still going. Get your way through to that wee green face there. That's a good old game, this. I have to say now, this has been when I loaded it up the first time, I didn't like the look of it, but it's a hell of a good slot, this. Aye, Jody, silly old game that. Don't even play that game. It doesn't even deserve played, like. It's going to take your money like any other slot, but just not give you a bonus. There's no point to that. I keep missing that wild, boy. Don't be doing that. That's rude. Missed it 3 times in a row there. 4. Come on now. That's just dirty. We didn't miss him that time. That's decent. 44. That's alright. That's the wee hit we were looking. Brings him up to 100x. That's a good slot. I have to say, it's been fairly consistent. Room to have the mega drop down. But how often, Matty, does the mega drop down on a slot? How many times have you seen the mega in any of them slots with a mega collector on them? Like, seriously, like. It's just not happening. No, we'll not play that one anymore. To tell you the truth, don't even request it. I wouldn't play that anymore. It's just nonsense. Just nonsense. That's a good slot there, though. That Fortune's the Aztec, hey. Definitely a good one. You bet a Legacy of Dead. My family, even Monopoly, went for $20 player. I even play Monopoly for money. Absolutely. They used to play everything. Everything used to be a lot of cards played here. We all grew up playing cards, you know. 5 stud and all that sort of gear. Legacy of Dead, you must be on my list here, surely to God. You're not, but God. Okay. Be like that. Must have played more slots than I thought. Been a wee while with Legacy, but we know what he can do. I collected a mega once. I know that you couldn't play your slots, but hoping to hit a mega, you might as well play the lottery. You know what I mean? Right, little game. Good symbol. That's my favourite symbol, the bird. That's the one that has paid me best. But you do need a retrigger. Dream Drop Mega. The Dream Drop Mega has been won 9 times. Won 8 times in the first year. Sure, it had its anniversary thing there. In May or June or something. I thought 2 million's been won a pile of times. Come on. Oh, we needed that, boy. We needed that. That was nearly, look at that there. Wee Merlin or a top boy in the middle there. Would have made a job of that. Needed that retrigger though. Pitching we call it. You call it pitching. We call it pitch and toss. Pitch and toss rather than pitch and toss. There's 3. That's the first bite at all. Oh, we've got the jack as well. Forgot about him. 2s and 1-eyed jacks. Aye, Mo, you had to call it. The dealer, it was dealer's choice, was the way we played it. So the dealer got to choose. There wasn't too many that I played with that were fond of wilds, so a lot of boys would have complained at that. But aye, you're right. A lot of mad games like. 7 left here. We just need somebody to hit. That's €71 there. We're on a coin value of 10. It's not a bad wee bonus. If we could get a wee 4 of something here, 4 of that symbol there, or a full screen of jacks. Or a retrigger. Do it. Ah, you dog. Pigeon toss. No, pitch. Pitch. Just my accent, mate. This is going to creep its way to 100x no matter what. There she is. 98 anyway. Well, Jax hasn't done much for us, but it's been alright. Ever play the toss school language? Never heard of that, Jody. I don't know what that is, mate. That was alright in the end. I think that could have paid us more with that symbol, you know. But that's a nice bonus. You'll take over that. If you get 100x on Legacy, you'll take it all day long. Gotta be happy with that. Nearly full line to the big boy there too, which would have been alright. That would have helped it. Right. What is that over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 over for 300. They're averaging about 50. It's not really good enough, is it? Gonna need a wee bit better. Aye, pigeon toss sounds better, it does, eh? If you hit 2 million in Dream Drop, would you retire or carry on streaming? I'd probably carry on streaming for a while, I would say, but you would get to the stage you were busy, but the streaming would maybe change a bit. There might be a bit of it from holiday, you know, occasionally. I'd carry on streaming for a bit of crack. Streaming's a sort of a nearly hobby thing, almost. Right, pop on €1. We know this boy can pay. If he wants. Got to clear that board. It was a wild bad bonus the last day, wasn't it? We couldn't get it started at all. Big dirty pile of reds there, weren't they helping? This is a really bad start here. No clearing the board at all. Halfway, hasn't started yet. Oh my god. Plenty of multipliers, like. Just won't let us near them. This is how it played the last day. Not getting a bite at all, boy. Great multipliers there too. Lovely multis. Last spin. Just never letting us near them, boy. A green and 1. Right, that there's alright. 24. We green again, maybe. We're done. Never started that bonus high. Never even started. Never even started. Hell of a lot of multipliers on there. We'll get that board cleared out. I like the look of that. Just didn't want to play, did it? We're going to have to average better than 50x, hey, or we're in wild trouble. We're in wild trouble. Catch 22. Haven't had the feature in this in a while now. That might be a bit of crying before a start. Aye, 22 feature, need it? Yes, absolutely. Haven't had it in ages. It has paid me a couple of times with the fish. Landing a lot of fish, but the collector seems to be very scarce for me lately. You see my wee hit on their new game yesterday? It was lovely. That Destination Atlantis hit lovely yesterday. There's my boy there, look. He just run away there. What happened there? Hello? What the hell happened there? Let me reload that again. That didn't work too well. It didn't want to give me a collector. Hey mate, the big time caving slots save only for a short time and hunt. Stephen, they do, and it varies according to where, mate. They save here for up to 24 hours, but this is one of the longest places. They'll save on Mr. Vegas and stuff like that for about 24 hours. But a lot of them newer casinos, and particularly the cryptos and stuff like that, they're not saving at all now. So I don't know whether that's a thing. I hope not. But just be careful. Don't save them for long, mate. 24 hours on the skill and nets. That's the longest I think you get anywhere. Game, what was that? What was that? What are you doing? We brought you back and you have dead spend since we come back. It's broke again, look. Every time it gets a win, it's breaking. There's something wrong with the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. What we need in the middle of the hunt is that. Right, okay, game. You take too long to load for that, but we'll come back in to get our other tenner, I suppose. The game is broke, hey. I'll go back in here again. It's just causing me hassle. Hold on a wee minute. Logged in again. Bloody game. Just have a wee hook and see if we can get him going again. That's just ridiculous, that. Nonsense, isn't it? It's not a bonus at all, neither. The number of dead spends. Just let me get it over game. So we can get away on. Because you're no exactly... it's not as if you're paying me anything here. You brought me back for 9 dead spends. Oh, 10, sorry. Jesus Christ, it's every spend. There's something wrong with the game. Like, get the hell out of that. That's enough of that nonsense. Look, it wants me to resume it again. Seriously, game. All you were was dead spends. Stop making me reload it. Done this time, right? We're definitely done this time. There's no reason to have any problems now. We're done with you. That's enough of that. What the hell was that all about? That paid €10, like. 11 or something. What happened to me in Raging Rhino? Forget about it, just what you need. Exactly what I need, right? We're in real trouble here. We have 6 bonuses left. And we're going nowhere. My 1300 guess is a bloody pipe dream. Right, let's see if Dance Party can do it. This game pays once every now and again. It has paid me though. It has paid me. Unless immediate. It's good we gave that catch 22. I don't know what happened to there. Just no playing. Just no playing at all. I would like a wee re-trigger on this, boyos. What would like? It was very dirty to me this the last time. We came in with the big multi up to the 30x and it spun me. Dead spins the whole way. Right, we're getting near the time I would like a win anyway. Oh dear. Jesus Christ. Last spin. Oof. Oof. Aye. Aye. Paid 60p that 10's a minimum guarantee. You can't even spend them. Don't even get them a spin for luck. They don't deserve it. They just don't deserve it. Right. We are getting our ass handed to us here. On a level that it's really hard to explain how bad it is. What can you do? You can only spin them, boy. You can only spin them. Some of these games have to go on the ban list. I think I'm going to have to start a ban list again. I'd stopped it for a while, but I'm getting the same shit every week, and I have to admit, some of them need banned, hey. Some of them really, really need banned. That Piggy Blitz is in the ban list instantly. I'm never playing that again. Right, we need an angry save. Don't know this is the game for it. Don't know this is the game for it. I've never had a good bonus on this. But going with the way it can pay you in the base, you would imagine this game can pay you, like.
That's not bad.
We're alright, Brian. We're no done yet, mate. We're no done yet. We always get good at the end. Ring of Odin's gonna save our hide, I think.
Very nice.
I always take the middle in this case. I think I do. I think you're... don't know where it's at. I think that's pretty much predetermined anyway, isn't it? 1330, there's your standard 3 clown multi bonus, 13x. Folks, I just can't even begin to explain what's happening with these bonuses, but if you can't get over 15x, you are in trouble, like, you are in real trouble. I think this is our last great hope in this. Any tips? Aye, Tommy, whatever I'm playing, don't touch it, mate. I think is the tip of the day. Jesus Christ, like, are you watching what's happening here? I'm not the man for tips today, boy. Now, let's see what this thing has to do. That was very random, it being the wild, being the differ, but I think all that did was give you a ×4, didn't it? Got to land these boys. It's kind of pointless. A wild on 1. All it is. ×4 will help them if we could actually get hitting something, you know. Terry, how you doing? Primal might go crazy. Aye, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, buddy. Need a blue. Aye, you miserable dog. Big one, but it's not that big. 28. Need the hit in the final rail, really. Let's get a better symbol, you boy. Give me the wild in there. I like the wild in the middle. That's the one that paid us. Now purple. Ah, you're alright, Tom. Don't worry about it, mate. We're getting our ass handed to us, buddy. What about that wee purple, you boy? There he is, look. Nearly always 2 spins, isn't it? There's good purples there. Right, let's hit in the end. Oh, dead 2. That'll be decent. That's a bit better. ×4's making a job of that, you know. €62. We want a good symbol here. Is what we need. I need a premium Murray, you're right. Let's get another hit here anyway. Or spin at this. There's a couple of wilds. Let's have some purples, yeah boy. Okay, it did too. That's another decent hit. That's another decent hit. 62 again. Right, we're halfway, but we need a better symbol. We want a premium or something, don't we? Or get the actual Odin fill in the middle, the wild. Blues again. One of these times it's not going to land them and it's going to really disappoint us, isn't it? Might be this one. No, we got it. 1 spin. Never hit the dirty dog. Oh, I felt bad that one. This is our spin now. Big symbol. Ooh, it is a big symbol. Missed the wild by 1. Right, let's land these. This is a good symbol to hit if you could hit it. Give us a few of them, yeah boy. Ah, Jesus. Dirty animal. Never let us near it. Dirty, dirty. It's going well too. It was a good symbol we were looking. That wee game's been good. Hey, we have to say now, for the 3 or 4 times that we've played that in lives, that wee game has performed pretty damn well, you know. Probably deserves its place. Yet it's never one I would go to, and don't know why. Well, idea for a video for you. No, it's not your usual rotation, but love to see you do an old versus new slots competition, like the original versus the most recent. Used to do that, Tommy. Did it with a few of them. There's that many now that you probably could do it with a lot more, but I have done that before. I've done it with Horus and all them sorts of ones. The problem with them is now there's so many different versions. What is the old, you know, it used to be like you had 1 and 2, you could have played Money Train and Money Train 2 or something like that. But how do you do it with a Barry? There's 9 replacements, do you know what I mean? They've got weird now, they get an idea they can't seem to drop it anymore. It's got really weird. Look at this. They hit a big lot though. That was the end of our guarantee, I would say. Yep. Need a re-trigger now. All on our own bat. This game hasn't re-triggered for me in the last 2 bonuses, which is unheard of. It's looking a wee bit like it again. It's those jacks really there. We did have multis, we just never hit much with them there. Last spin, didn't re-trigger again, I can't believe that. Did. Haha, right, last minute, last minute. There's my multis there, you boy. The day this threw me like 5 or 6 of those multipliers in on the bonus. That was a hell of a nice bonus that day. Done here. Last spin. Oh, big symbol. Oh, you dirty animal. Top symbol, we need it. Top symbol was needed. €25, aye, okay. Just add it to the list. Oh boy, that's been a disastrous opening, hey, hasn't it? Right. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Well, Premel's nearly threatening there. Wildos and Ironbank, they're 2 good games, hey. But man, we need one of them to do something. These are 2 good games. Don't mind finishing in these, actually. If you had your choice of 2 games to finish on, you'd be happy enough with them 2, really. Moaned it in, absolutely. Moaned it in is right. Only way to travel. You should have seen me moaning in a couple of bonuses earlier. It's quite good. Right, yeah, boy. Get them multipliers in there, none of your old nonsense. We like times 5s. We've come to that conclusion. Can be rough this wee game. Let's see what Moody's in. Thing you're not finishing a Piggy Blitz, I know that. What a disgusting game, like. What absolute garbage was that to present to us as a slot? I'm going to write to them about that and tell them to take that off the market. They should be ashamed of themselves. Another door. Any chance of you getting doors that could actually hit each other would be good. That's good there. One more in the middle would be lovely. Give us the re-trigger, please. No. 2 spins left. Oh! All of a sudden it's got interesting. Land 1 on that reel 4 now, please. Even hit just would be alright. $26. Look at the symbols, like. Won't hit a symbol at all, and the multipliers are miserable. Don't be tight, game. Times 4 up there. Times 1's like. It's a good symbol. That's probably our best win. Probably our best win on it, I think. Went again there. 129. It was a nice wee hit at the end. That's sort of what I was hoping for from it there. Took a wee bit long to get started, just. Took a wee bit long to get started, but that's a nice bonus. Scary potential with that wee game there, you know. He kept away from the big symbols. That thing hits the big symbols with better multis. I mean, what the hell's a times 1? Times 1's not a multiplier, it's just a wild. Yeah, a couple of bob there too, look. Got a good base in it too when it once. But hit those symbols right and you will get paid in that game. Good bonus though. Good bonus. Wee bit of iron bank. This probably owes us nothing because it threw a base hit in and then bonused very early. Which one are we taking's the problem? Which one do we take? I have no favourite in this, would you believe? I quite like all three of them. Left, middle or right? Middle, Andrew likes. That's the one with the wilds eye. It's the tough one, isn't it? Middle, middle, middle. Everybody's saying middle. There we go. Middle, middle, middle. I like the coconuts as well. I like them all, tell you the truth. Middle's the hardest one to get paid on, but it is the one that will pay you right enough. Okay, let's give it a go, folks. Crazy bonus this when it's in the mood, like. It's some game, the length of time it's been out, I still can't tell you which bonus I prefer best. The length of time this has been going, like. Tens of hit, just sneaked in. Cigars, need that other multi. Kings is there. We're still hitting though, we're still hitting. Gus, how you doing? Oh, you dirty animal. Come on. We need him back. We need him back. We need his friend with him. Jesus Christ. Or just any bother your ass turning up at all game. Why not? Just don't bother your Jaxie. Tough bonus that now. Tough bonus to get paid on. 794. I don't know how to feel about that, but given how it was going, I think we probably did alright. Given how that was going, we probably done okay. Look at the wilds now, like, sure, that's just rotten. Take us to 800, we'll run away at that. Dirty run of bonuses there, but I have to say there was a couple of games in there that I played that I'll certainly not play again. I mean, what was that Piggy Blitz nonsense all about, like? Dance parties. That's been 2 or 3 0 bonuses in a row now. Getting out of hand. But it is what it is. Let me get this updated here. Okay. Just for anybody that happens to pop in, it saves me having to answer the same question 20 times in a row. Let's hunt over, update the titles, and we're done. There we go. Right, what do we save this on there? We did say we're going to give money to Train 4 ago. Yes, we'll give that a wee spend here, but I don't know that's going to save us right enough, but you never know. You never know. Has to pay somebody, I suppose. I don't play gold cash free spins anymore. Not the Mega Wave slot gold. I wouldn't play that game. It's just silly. It's not a Megaways game. It gives you too high in every single reel. It's just not. It's the worst Megaways I've ever seen. It's worse than Cops and Robbers. They have no idea how to make Megaways games, them boys. I wouldn't play it, mate. I wouldn't even play it. It's a silly game. They ruined it. They did ruin it. We'll spend this in €1. It's a bit high for it. But we need help, so let's do it. Oof, that quick's very quick. Can I do buys anyway, mate? We're wagering here, you know. There's no buys today, I'm afraid. I certainly wouldn't buy that gold cash freeze. No, I don't even play it. It's a shocking. It's worst Megaways ever. Worst Megaways ever, man. Gold Megaways for the save. Jesus. I think you just make these games up. Gold Megaways. Gold Megaways paid Azzy. I think that's the only time I've ever seen it pay. Paid Azzy a hell of a decent win though. But I've never ever seen it pay other than that, ever. This boy here's a frightening game, like. Frightening game. I've played him a couple of times in hunts and he's absolutely rinsed me. But then I bought a couple of bonuses on him and he was alright. The respin feature doesn't like to pay you very much. Nicholas Jackson booked the game, I suspended it. I had a boy suspended the other week there. 3 weeks. Big Virgil from Liverpool. My sub defender would never get a match. Whoever he was playing for. Be very careful in this slot, as I say, it can be quite rinsy, like, just be careful on it. It certainly has big wins on it, but a couple of times I've spun it, it's been fairly rinsy. I've seen Hideous's win, I've seen that. It was an absolute monster, wasn't it? I do have a sneaky suspicion that the super buys is where this will be paying though. I think the rest of the time's probably just saving the money up for that. This respin feature now, it always paid me in the Money Train 3, but very hard to get paid in this one. Got a nice multi thing goes on right enough. It just doesn't hit much. Missed the opening. Chris, you have indeed, mate. We have them opened. It didn't go particularly well now. If you're looking to see where it was fun, it's probably more fun near the end than it was anywhere else. There's a wee tease there, look. Rubber in you, boy. No. Just very similar to all the other ones, I think. It's to me, it spins very similar. It's just slightly different graphics. But that's a very similar tease to the version before it, isn't it? I think MT2 as well. I think in hunts it would be my favourite Logician. I think you're right. Consistency wise, it's definitely the one, like. And that respin feature and all on it pays you much more often. I had this respin feature an awful lot this week and I really haven't had much more than about 5x on it, you know. But that multi gives it a big potential. Jesus, watch yourself spinning this slot, like, it is brutal. There's a good tease there, boy. What about it this time? Oh, yeah, boy! That's the first standard bonus I've had on it, because I was buying super bonuses, really. I haven't had a standard bonus on it. That's my first one. They're going to take a wee bit of effort to turn this into anything, but is it not? There's a collector pair, by God. Don't mind a wee bit of that. It's a pity it wasn't a repeating one. Marvellous, marvellous. 23x. Aye. We're hitting, I think it's a buying game, lads and lasses. I do think it's a buying game. I've got to say now. I think it's a buying game. I'm down to 750 here in case he wants to do something just to show me something different. There's another tease, by God. Throw us in again, you boy. Come to daddy. No. Fairly brutal wee game, that. But my God, he will pay high. When he drops, he will drop. Aye. Very serious. Seriously think that game's is a buying game. I really do. I really think that's a buying game. Let's do a wee bit of Outlaw. Somebody had said about that one, and it was one that I didn't get to spend the day. Cygnus 3. Mr. Scrutiny, the problem with Cygnus 3, mate, it takes 200 spins to bonus. Do you know what I mean? It's boring as hell for people to watch for 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's not really a live game. I do have him on the list there. We may get to him, like, but he's such a slow spinning game that he's really not designed for lives, like. Also takes a very long time to spin, you know. Think about the formation. I don't know about formation. I can't really figure out that fantasy football. Some boys are very good at it. Some boys are very good at it. Used to be a big thing in the newspapers, wasn't it? There was like a big massive rise the Sun and all gave. That was the first fantasy football I remember. Doing it in the Sun newspaper and the Daily Mirror. You got them like week before the season started. Joined the whole lot of them. You would have I don't know, I never don't know anybody that ever won anything in any of them. Somebody had to be winning them. Somebody had to be winning them. Not seeing a mass. I mean, that Money Train 4 there, it's nice graphics and all on it, but is there really any difference in that game than Money Train 3? I'm not seeing a big lot. Just a bit jazzed up, you know, graphics wise. My mate's dad won twice, and once with Syndicate and the Sun. Very nice. Very nice. Do you remember though, they were the big thing, like that was the start of the season. Your season wasn't started till you had your fantasy football entries in, you know. It was a big job, sitting through the paper, picking all the players. Oh my God. Sort of easier done online, you can sort and search and filter and stuff. The newspaper, it was just a big long list. I wasn't planning on dying, Matty. I thought I was going out from, I was intending to go out from a dinner, tell you the truth. Didn't think death wasn't really on my cards today. Hello. I know we really probably can't control that, you know. But no, I hadn't planned to die today. Rather random question, that. Oh yeah, boy, come on. Here's that wee enhanced. Haven't had it enhanced in ages. A little bit of Toshi. Toshi's a buying game, is it not, really? Maybe not, maybe not. R.I.P. Say was bad, wasn't he? Oh, he was really bad. He really let us down. Of all of the ones that we were playing earlier. My God, it rinsed us. How long will you keep going for? Well, I don't know. How long's a piece of string, man? I'm not exactly dying or anything, you know. It's quite possible that I could go on a bit. While, you know, I could go on a while yet, like. I'm really sure why you would think that I'd be, like, about to keel over or something. That's a bit weird. Very random. Drop them angry. Mr. Scrutiny, will you stop that? You do realise that this is not private chat anymore. Can you knock that in the head, you boy, you? Lindsay will see. She'll ban you. Being suggestive to me. Only 3 and 4 for the save. Jordan, we were just on it, mate. Bloody ransom machine. It did bonus right enough. Paid us 24x. It did bonus. Actually, really, for the number of spins we had, we couldn't really complain there. A bonus down at teased about 3 times as well. Can't really complain about that, I suppose. Your insurance man asking that. It's a doctor. Cough there, please. Ah, you're alright, mate, Jordan, not at all. Good old game, but isn't it? Although I have to say I've had better fun on the buys than I have had spinning it so far, but I do notice in hunts that I keep going back to Money Train 2 when I'm spinning one for the hunts now. But I think maybe it might be the base. Aye, that Rise of Egypt, I'm enjoying it. Not a lot of people are liking it. I am liking it, funny enough. I haven't played Horus today. We'll have a game up last at some stage. Lindsay, don't you let that chat descend into smut now. You know, it's Sunday. Lindsay will not put up with it. She'll be on your back. You try the live snakes and ladders? Oh God, no. No, I don't even like the game, mate. They brought 2 versions of that game out, didn't they? I don't even know why they would make a live version of it. It's a horrendous game. What was the one, the second one? They brought out Snake Eyes or something. I don't actually know what the difference was. I couldn't see any. Now, I don't play a massive lot of the live games. Played a wee bit of... Oh, I did have a massive hit in Crazy Time once right now. Don't play a massive lot of them live games, really. But there, look. Missed them too. Dirty. You don't normally see 2 doubles 2 times 7s, like. Look at that. Probably the worst instigator, that's true. That's true. I, a Horus Gambler, don't see many streamers playing that version. No, Danny, darn, I wouldn't be a fan of it, I have to say. Horus is hard enough without that sort of caper. It's not a great version, is it? They done a 4-screen version as well. I've tried that a few times and couldn't really get much fun out of it either. But you get up to off streams, up to you. That's also true. Matty has me dropping dead, but I was thinking of going for grub first. Suppose if the grub's bad, it could happen right now. What about a wee something game? You know, like a teaser. Just something to let us think we're involved in the game. Not a single thing here. Teased early. They haven't really Chargers and Glory today, the old BTGs now. They've been hard to bonus, and the ones that have bonused haven't played well. A couple more wee spins for luck. Can't dig an empty belly high, it would just be awful, wouldn't it? Their last tease, look. Nah. Couple of spins for luck again. Ah, you're a dirty animal. You see, there's the scatters. There's the important scatter now showing. That's just to keep you there, but I had to get a win more spins now because we've seen that. No give him too many, but we'll give him a raise for it as well. There you boy. Throw me that enhanced in there, please. Yeti for the save. Just chew properly. That must have been COVID I had there for a week or two. It definitely kills your appetite, boy. Kills your appetite, makes you very tired. I'm still eating, but I'm having to think about it. Do you know what I mean? Bigger Bass, oh god, I did have that on the list right now. Jesus Christ. Bigger Bass has never paid me, Michael, ever. That's why we're going to play it. It's actually never paid me. It's the worst barry for me ever. It has been from all the versions I've ever played. Bigger Bass has been the worst one ever. Worse than the Christmas one. It's actually paid me better, and it's a disgrace. Well, Holy Hand Grenade paid me yesterday, so the games that don't pay... If you keep pushing them, eventually you can fall into one. You let me down, game. You never even as much as hinted at anything there when we raised you. On the tees. Hey, Jungle Fortune. Dean, that's a good game, aye. You like that wee Jungle Fortune? It's an exciting bonus. It is a fairly exciting bonus in it. That was disgusting. BTGs are bad today, boy. Bad. I think we'll give them up for the day. That's enough of that old garbage. Let's do this Bigger Bass. God almighty. Can't believe what my life's become that I'm playing this nonsense. It's a shocking game. Absolutely shocking. We see it paying me now. There we did it, that was an okay bonus the last time I had it, look. On a 120. €70. Probably as good as it's ever paid me. That must have been alive. There's no other way I wouldn't have played that game through choice. That had to be alive. Jesus, that's quick. Did I put that in quick or turbo? That's too quick. Turbo's too quick. Turbo's for when you're gathering but you don't really care what's happening. Maybe floats, we'll take that. Maybe spinners. Come on. Yes, yes. The early bonus. Well, he let us down now, Michael. This is the thing. Let's get that wee gold chap. Like a look at him. Oh, Jesus Christ. I knew that would have been nuts. If we had hit that there, I would have had to turn the mic off and just not spoke for 10 minutes. Oh, that's unbelievable. Nearly gurned the goldfish in. There's my boy. That's not a bad wee hit too. 42. Only 4 spins left, like. That would have been mad if that had hit that gold one. Jesus. Not a lot of berries in this version. That's probably much it over, aye. 1 berry, that's right. Same old, same old. But he did bonus early, so he did make a profit. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. Let's do the bandit then. See if we can't fall into something. Oof. €2. Jesus, we must have been pushing it. Right, ya boy. Let's see what you can do in this base this time. 448k, that would have been mad if that had a hit there, wouldn't it? That would just have been absolutely crazy. 4,800, that's some fish. $9k Kong. Can't he bonus it, mate? Can't he bonused it in the last 10 attempts? I'll put him on the list there, but I just can't get 9k Kong to bonus anymore at all. I haven't bonused him in months. Just does not bonus for me at all now. Jody, if that had caught that goldfish, how mad would that have been? I literally asked for it just before it appeared too. That would just, the whole timing of it there would just have been weird. That would have been good, like. But weird. People are telling me they're dropping like 4 scatters and all in this fairly often. I haven't seen it yet now, but I wouldn't mind that happening someday. On an Euro stake, that would be a nice super bonus. Here, round about April time, I was firing that. I couldn't have missed. We wouldn't have missed that goldfish in April, you know. That goldfish would have been a certainty. To try it with a double chance. What's double chance? Double chance on double chance? Chance 8 golden dragon. Jesus. I haven't really liked that game, I have to say. I'll try it again, like, but I don't really know what. I don't really see it as a serious slot, like, but we'll try it. We'll give it a go. Give her a go. On wee bandit. Let's see you do stuff. You were this was very poor on Friday night, wasn't it, when we bought him? With the 5x chance to get a bonus on the bandit. On this here, is there? I didn't know there was one. I didn't know there was a differ on this. I never seen it. Oh no, that's like in the bonus buy thing. No, that's I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be turning that on. There's a pile of times your bet. Is that where they're getting the extra scatters and all then? Oh, well, that would explain it. That would explain it, but sure, it's like a pile of times your stake. Aye, it's in the bonus buy option, isn't it? Get those envelopes for a decent multi. It pays in 8 Golden Dragon. I'll take your word for it, Jaden. I'll take your word for it. Right, do a lot of multis. Ah, you didn't really, did you? Them old coppers are no good. Want the wee gold coins. Oh. I've only played that 8 Golden Dragon once, Jaden, I think. You can't really judge a slot with one play, you know. Sure, it could be anything. Double chance of usually a bonus in 25 spins. Oh, a big fan, like. I'll try them all someday. I'll do an old hunt or something like that with them all turned on. I've started turning differs off, even in the pragmatics and all. I'm not playing with them on as much. Didn't do much in the base this time, this boy. Jordan, you can't do any of that, mate. You VPN bonus buys and withdraw the UK bank account. No, you've absolutely no hope with all that there that you're talking about. I'm in Ireland, mate. I drive an hour down the road, so I do. But there's absolutely no chance you're going to withdraw the UK bank account across a VPN, like. I don't know what casino you're thinking about, but there's no bloody way you're going to get to do that. Right, that was poor. Let's try a few spins with this differ turned on that you're talking about. Let's see what it's like. Go about a pile of times. Ah, it's 3 times your bet. See, 3 times your bet's excessive, like. 5 times more likely to trigger a bonus bet. We'll give him the 25 spins in and see what. Just let's watch to see what he plays like. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll see more scatters or something. Stay away from bonus buys. Oh, here you didn't have to tell me, mate. I don't need told. I can tell you, they're bloody expensive. Either bonus buys are a very acquired taste. If you are a person who struggles to control your budget in any way or any shape or fashion, stay the hell away from them. Or they'll hurt you. They will hurt you. Not sure I'm seeing a massive lot more cameras. Seem to be seeing more More rainbows than cameras. We're a wee collector, by God. Not that he's collecting much, but we'll take it. I don't know. Didn't see many more scatters. I've certainly seen seem to be seeing more rainbows than scatters there. Last spin and we'll run away. Enough, enough, enough. They're not kind today, those hacksaws. They weren't kind on Friday either. They really weren't. Let's do a bit of top cat. See if we can't get a bonus. Bonus buys are alright. You know, they're good for us streamers because it allows us to make a bit of content. There's no question about it, and it gets to show bonuses that you wouldn't get to see often and stuff like that. But you, man, you've got to be careful on them. Like, I've had some nice sessions. Right, we're going to play this in a bigger stake and not give them as many spins, probably. Just be careful on them, Jordan. I wouldn't rush to them, mate. If you can get your fun spinning, get your fun. Our Top Cat's been kind to us a few times in lives, but I'm not so sure he's been good lately. He has been popped up occasionally and done us a wee favour. Need that quick bonus though. ETs. Well, at least he's teasing if nothing else. There's another one. This time. Oh. A lot of teasing, isn't it? Be a bit rude. Dirty dog. This time, seemed to be a pause there. Nope, still no bonusing. A wee bit of a go slow now this game, whatever's going on with. A wee pause between his spins and all. Maybe he's going to give me a jackpot king. Oh, game, get on with it. You're taking too long to spin, you boy. What the hell's going on here? Game seems very slow for some reason. Don't know what's wrong with it. Of course, there's a pause. A cat's got one in each corner. Very good. Very good. Jesus, that's slow, innit? I have to go, Top Cat. There's times when you're just downright bloody miserable, and that, my friend, is far too many dead spins for me to be staying there now. The Yeti, somebody said then. Well, the Yeti does drop us an occasional base hit now. Boy loves to give me a base hit. On, big fella. Get your big blue hand out the day. We like it. Yeah, we'll pop the stake up. There's a 150% bonus match in this balance, so we do need to build that back up again a bit. So we probably will have a wee poke here, you know. See if we kind of get a balance that I can use. Top Cat's a wee quick one, Tommy. You don't hang about in it, mate. Run in, run out again. It's a bit like Horus, really. You don't want to be spinning it for 100 spins because it will rinse you, like. If you've spun it for 100 spins, you're probably going to lose money on it, you know. How do you get the jackpot? Those things just spin in, those jackpotty things. I don't see them very often, but I get them very infrequently. They usually pay me 35x. That's as much as I ever get off them. But aye, they just randomly appear. But very infrequently. You would see the dream drops a lot more. See a dream drop pretty much every time you play it. Right, I'll let that spin a wee second. I'll top my coffee up. See if we kind of fumble our way into a big base hit or something. Oh, filled that cup up too much. That became a very careful walk across the floor there. Not to spin that. They did land more, not so much these days. The jackpot things. I don't play a massive lot of them. I notice that when I go to play a game, I do tend to, if there's an option, I would take the non-jackpot king version, but I notice they're not giving you that option in a lot of them now. Hey, you dog. First time I ever got one of those jackpot kings, I thought I was winning a fortune. I have to say now, first time I didn't really know what I was doing. And it flew in and I actually thought I had won a jackpot or something, you know. probably happens a lot. God help people. Big Yeti's not playing. Standing there with that big claw. That claw would turn blue and drop you the big symbol in. It would blow your mind, that symbol. I think it must be everybody's the same. Everybody's their first when you think, yes, I've made it. All the nice cars are running through the back of your head while it sort of works its way into giving you 35x. I think we'll have to run Yeti at 450, big fella. Nobody's getting a lot of time today because they're not being kind enough. Wee bit of Yeti, keep you spinning. Pro race. Being I'm on a 150, that's nearly as much as I'll want to be going, dude. Not sure the pro racing where I want to go. 150 is a pro race. To me. I was trying to eke the last of spins out just. Wee bit dead on it the day, the Yeti. He only really appeared that once for them jacks and he only gave us one of them. Same with daily drops. I've never had any of them. I didn't play enough of them to probably. This is our last spin, like. Oh well, okay. You one for luck. Right, okay. Yeah, even the Yeti's letting me down. I'm getting sort of wondering now where to go. Who was bonusing yesterday? Nicely. All the drop games were bonusing for me. I did play Temple Tumble. Let's pick another one. Let's get one of their drops. Tory Tumble, maybe. Tory's a good one. Where is he, the wee rascal? Why is it not there? Oh, there's there, look. Stop hiding, you boy. No need for that. This is quite an interesting wee slot. Bounty Showdown. What's that, Adam? Is that a red tiger? I've been having no luck on the red tigers. Aye, look at that there. That was my last bonus on that. I landed 5 scatters and it paid me nothing. I mean nothing. I couldn't believe it. Book of Power hasn't paid in a long time too, Sham. I looked at it there and I run away because of that double bet. Because I only ever play it with a double bet on and it's been rinsing me that much lately. I'm going to go to Horus after this, something a bit calmer maybe. This wee game here can pay when he wants. You bit of a crazy game. The Rev Plinko. Oh Jesus, Plinko. Nobody's requested that since it came out. Plinko. I got requests on it for about a fortnight and then nobody's ever requested it since. I've never got it to play at all. It's one of them Outprint Studios. They don't pay me anyway. I think there's something about them. They've got an anti-angry switch built in or something. Satyr, that's a wee elk game. It's a mechanic I thought Elk would have tried a few more with, that Crusader. It's quite a good wee game. I would have thought they would have tried that on a few more. They never really did. Not showing us much here, game. Come on. Those slots have went a bit dead on us, haven't they? Dance with the Devil. I don't think it's on here. Andrew, that's one of them Sky Winds or one of them boys, isn't it you call them? Used to be here, but I don't think they're on here anymore. That's the one with the big stack and multi thing, isn't it? I quite like that wee game. I think it's only me and you like that game. And maybe only me and you know it exists. Get the wee devil. Oh, you dog. Not trying too much here, you boy. That wild. 30, 30. Really not dropping much. Dance with the Devil was a great game, paid me well. It's a good old game. Hard to hit. It's hard to hit on. But boy, it can roll them in rightly, you know. There's another one of their slots. I'm trying to remember it as well. They have another one. It's very good too. Can't I mind the name of it. But a bit like Dance with the Devil. It's that type of a thing. Right, game. Not much effort out of you either. But Jesus, we're struggling to find anything today, hey? It's all gone a bit dead, hasn't it? All gone a wee bit on the dead side. This is your last spin, unless you want to manage to fumble into a bonus. No. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Right, let's do Horus. Let's see if we can get something that might bloody bonus before this balance runs out. It's getting a bit ridiculous here now. At 5 scatters, well modifiers and splash. It paid 36x this morning. Ah, dirty, dirty. He's no giving me any modifiers lately. Just turns it into an ordinary bonus, doesn't it? The Amazon one's been paying me best of the barries lately. Cashed out with rares, wonderful, lovely. That Densho, Judy. I bought a couple of them during the week and they were alright, that Densho, but I haven't had much luck spinning it now. We'll pop this up to 2 and we'll give him a few spins and see if he wants to drop us a wee early one. Many times has Horus saved my hide. Been a lot, like. Try some lightning roulette. Cora could get to that stage, mate. If old Horus thrashes us, then we sort of know the slots is give up. If you can't bonus Horus, you know you're in trouble. Holy hand grenade. That paid me yesterday for the first time ever. I've been slagging the game for months. It paid yesterday. Brilliant. At least I got to see actually how it can pay. That was what my complaint had been. I'd never seen how it paid. It has been so bad that it's never even shown me an inkling of it, you know. But that was 4 scatters yesterday now. Whether that made the difference to it or not, I don't know. It was 4 scatters. They were dropping 4 scatters like for fun yesterday, those relaxed gaming ones. €25 spins, €47. Bloody hell. And hardly a tease. There's our first one. You see a lot more of them scatters, you boy. That's the kings there. Oh, good tease. Dog. Jesus, even horse is dead. Bloody hell, he's rancy, boy. You look at the profit and loss thing at the bottom there and that's why you don't stay on horse for very long. He is rancy, boy. Come on, give us another wee tease. We're nearly at running away stage here. Canny bonus horse. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign when this evening was I was planning to run a wee hunt or two off, but there you go. Horus, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Couple of wee spins in crazy time, and then I think we'll play a bit of roulette. I think the new horse singer. Sham, I don't mind it. Some folk are hit or miss with it, but it's just different. It's not the horse that you're used to, you know. It's not the horse that you're used to. I'm just looking at this. He hasn't had a big one in a while, really, there, has he? We'll give this a couple of spins here, and then we'll run on with the last couple of hundred Andy roulette. Holy hand grenade for 1,000x. Holy hand grenade doesn't pay 1,000x. It paid me yesterday for the first time ever. I think I got 200x out of it. I thought I'd won the lottery. Oh, you dirty dog. I wasn't quick enough on for that. Haha, dirty animal. Rolder, how you doing? Not really all it's cracked up to be, that pachinko, is it? Oh, get on it. Get on it, buddy. It's no good unless you're in it, really, I suppose. Give them 100x and don't be miserable.
Come on. No!
Ah, you dog.
So close. It's a 10x. It's a 10x, people. It's a 10x victory.
10x? Not exactly spectacular, was it?
Anyway, F in the chat. Moving on. Let's play some more.
2 spins. Let's see if we kind of hit that old. What was we hit? 10,000x or something in this? Times 10 on 1,000.
Would have been awkward, but anyway, it was.
Come on, ya boy.
All right. Again, room for improvement.
That really is doing there.
Number 2.
20x on a 2, that's probably not bad.
That's what she said. Alright. Coin flip? No. 2? Maybe?
Ah, what's that? Did land on the 2.
20 to 1.
Be 20x for Sunday.
Yo.
How many decent hits today? Robin Hall, no mate, nothing really. They've been poor, boy. They have been poor, hey. Been a couple of spins in crazy time, and then I'm going to have a wee poke at roulette with this last couple of hundred and see if I can find my slot balance.
Actually, last couple of minutes together. Silver wings. Oh my god. Hello. Indeed.
There's 2x on the crazy time. We'll take that.
How's everything, Silver Rings? How's life? You good? All good?
Not landing on. I see here. Anyway, we need to go again. No way. Nah. 1x. No good. No good. Very random old game that, isn't it?
3,300.
Very random old game, but we do need to play those lives more often. There's a lot of live games that I just don't even know how to play them, but we'll have to fumble through them in a live or two to see. And we won 5,000 quid in that crazy time one night, like. Lightning, you think? I play the first person lightning. But I do like the multis lit up on the board or the table, which is good. Number 22. I do number 22. Darn, I do my own numbers, mate. There's no point in giving me a number because you'll not get it done unless it's one of mine. I do the same numbers every time. Don't see the point in changing your numbers in really a lot. Missed one. Where did you miss? 32, you madman. Oh, not there. Get out of there. Start off on a 20. Look at a wee multiplier. Just a 500x really with a couple on it. That's all we need.
20.
I do 3 of them that I double up on. 0, 22 and 17. A bit of 7.
Red. You win.
One more and then we'll start to sneak them up. I didn't know how it paid. I had no idea. Didn't even know I had to pick one of the wee things. I had to get through quite a lot to get to the win, because you had to obviously hit crazy time, then you had to hit the 10x, then you had to pick one of them 3 things. It was quite a lot of ways you could have stumbled along the way. But it didn't happen, I have to say. Right, I'm going to take this up fairly sharpish because we've been going long enough. And we want a win. We want it sharpish. So let's add me extra 2 numbers that I might do. Then we'll pop a few up. We'll take her up to 30, I think. The extra 1 and 0, just in case he gives somebody a chance to pay us a good one. One's no good.
1 red.
We bet a 0.
Red.
Jesus,
28
we're
black.
losing plenty. We'll gain, and then we'll raise her for 2 40s, and that'll probably end us. Oh, hold on. Number 5's keeping us in it.
5 red. You win.
Like blue for boys, that's right, it did. It did do. Had to be sexist about it, isn't that typical?
21 red.
That was a funny night. That was a funny night. We haven't had many of them. So we had 2 or 3 of them nights in a row. On Fridays for a wee while, we had a great run on Friday nights. That's why you can't really complain when you lose an Auburn, you know. Right. Take her up to 40 then. So everybody goes to a 2. $39 and 17 gets an extra differ. Right. Pretty much 2 spins. Something needs to happen. Fairly sharpish. 30's one of mine.
30 red.
We did try Money Train 4 gigs for you. I absolutely rinsed. Absolutely rinsed, man. Bonus, it paid 26x. It did bonus. We number 17 there's worth 900. No, we're bloody near it, but did hit 20 though.
20 black.
900. That's the one you're spinning for there, really, isn't it? Right, we're up to 3 spins. You bet a 0 would do. 11's one of mine though.
Black. You win.
Jason, how are you doing?
Red.
Aye, worth a try. Oh, absolutely. You know what it can do, like. They were all bad today, to tell you the truth. Everything we touched just was ras. What we're doing the last of it into roulette here, trying to get some sort of a rescue, but really working out, is it? We've got 3 spins again. The slots were awful. See, there's the 500 X's, like. Don't you land on that, that'll break my heart. Nearly did too, the dog.
21 red.
Don't want you hitting a 500x unless I'm on it. $30 dog. Dirty dog.
Red.
That's what we don't want. That pretty much tells you that you're no getting it. That's the one that you want to hit, but you need to be on it. You don't hit many of them 500Xs, like. Last spin. Nope, it's not our last spin.
34 red. You win.
Let's just stick it on. Ah, Christ, there it goes with that crap again. Stop changing my bet on me. It does it automatically for some reason. It's really annoying. Just flicking her up a wee here and there. Just wee 5, that's always good. And 0's always good. What are you doing? Stop it. It's back. No. Just don't get to choose your own bet anymore for some reason. Everybody's there. We bet on 7 probably. I'll just click that, it's done. Right. That's our bet. Oh, big dirty 500X, and we're not getting anywhere near it. And it hit 0.
You win.
Oh my god. It hit 0. Unbelievable. Right. Let's have a few spins with a big stake on them. I took 0 and 17 there, really was the two I took. Oh, nearly 17 me.
34 red.
150.
You win.
No bad, no bad. Try them numbers one more time. Five's no good. See, you don't get your multis when you hit that. That's what I don't like about that old tier thing there. You don't get your multis when you do that. When it's puts between two numbers like that. Do you know what I mean? No good that at all. Take 0 and 17. Maybe do 22 this time instead of 17. A big dirty 400X. Nowhere near us though. We'll take a bit of 18 if you could find it. Oh, it's my boy.
18
Get the hell in there. Get the hell in there. Oh dear. Spend we lose then. That's us. Spend we lose. Let's have a wee bit of 29. 15's mine. Okay.
You win.
Oh dear, 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 dear. Right, spend we lose. I just keep spending the same numbers. Let's see what happens. Take a wee bit of number 32. 32. Oh, it bloody bounced in it too. It bounced in it. We hit another 150. Jesus Christ, 32 was worth 2,500 there. 2,500 like. Right, spend we lose. I'd happily run away with 800 here. 500X there. Again, we're no getting it, but let's just land in any one of mine. Number 7. No good. There we go. Well, that was a wee bit of a flurry at the end, how you have to say now. I'm running away with that 800, folks. That was money from heaven there. Money from heaven. We will keep that 800, that'll do us another day. Never say never. Never say never, boy. Unbloody believable. I can't believe that. That's hard to believe. Folks, what can I say? Except, play to the whistle. Play to the whistle. Alex Ferguson did that with Man United for years. Play to the whistle. Nice aim, wasn't it? We're going to leave it that, folks. I'm going to run away with that 800. There's nothing else to do with that except lose it. Let's not lose it. You know what I mean? I'm 500 in here. There's a fairly big bonus attached. But I'm still in the game. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Shut the front door. What a wee bounce back. Gotta be running at that. Folks, I'm going to run at that. Please give my mods a wee bit of love. Thank you very much for looking after us again. That turned into a fairly long enough old stream in the end. Slots were absolute garbage. We take our rescues where we can, as they say. Please, please, please be careful in them slots today, people, because they're bloody rough. They frightened me a wee bit how bad they were. We done alright. We done alright in the end. Look after yourselves, people. Stay safe. Gamble responsibly. Be nice to each other, and I'll see you all later.